All of us have sat in our jewelry studios drawing a blank for a new design for our next jewelry project. It can be frustrating. What we need to do is to go back to the basics, using the elements and principles of design. In this video, we're going to develop some jewelry designs using 3 elements of design: line, shape, and form, and put these elements together using the principle of design, rhythm, and repetition. I'm Greenwood, and welcome to my studio. We're going to be using sterling silver wires in this video to keep it simple and easy. We can use this design technique with sheet metal, wire and sheet, and any other combination of materials or objects. Let's go through the process and you will see how it can be useful to you and your style of jewelry making. Let's start off with a sterling silver square wire that's simply been bent. This is just a line, doesn't have any shape or form to it. It has some interest, but it's still just a line. Now let's take that square wire and forge it. Now we've given it some width, so instead of just length, it has a 2D quality, length and width, and it's become a shape. Now that we have a 2-dimensional shape, we can introduce the principle of design, rhythm, and repetition, and repeat this shape several times, which starts adding more visual interest. It's still a 2-dimensional shape because it has length and width to the design, but it really doesn't have any depth yet. We can take this basic shape and start repeating it in all different patterns, and this is where it's kind of fun to play with this, that you can see that there are many different patterns that you can use and add some real visual quality to that 2-dimensional shape. If we take the basic shape and start piling it on top of each other, now we're starting to introduce that 3-dimensional quality, depth. So we have line, shape, and now we have form. So with a 3-dimensional form, it adds a whole different visual interest to the pieces. It's fun to see what we can do with that basic U shape by piling it up and making forms. But let's add another element to that. Let's take a couple curved wires, solder them together, and forge them. Now we have an interesting shape that we can introduce to the other shape. As you can see, by adding this one element to our basic element that we had, it really starts adding a whole different visual interest to it. Gives it a real nice complex look with using very, very simple shapes. So far we've taken our basic shapes and left them relatively flat. We haven't done much to them. We started off with the basic square wire on a U shape, forged it, gave it some more dimension, that second dimension of width. And now let's take those basic shapes and start bending them and giving them that real 3-dimensional quality. So now it's a real form. When you start stacking those 3-dimensional forms using the principles of rhythm and repetition and adding other elements, including stones, it gives your jewelry an exciting and much more sophisticated look, taking it from a flat, boring line and shape to a beautiful 3-dimensional, quality designed piece of jewelry. What a simple and fun way to give your design ideas a boost. Give this method a try. You'll be very surprised with the results that you'll achieve. Your imagination and creative juices will start flowing. Your next masterpiece is right around the corner. Thanks for watching. Check out my channel for more videos that will help bring your jewelry projects to new levels. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm Greenwood. See you next time.